Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Savory, Savoy / Italy. I wonder what a name we'll do when we get Tunis. I wonder if Italy would stretch out this way. We'll have to boop Tunis at some point just to clean that up. I think what we're going to do is we're going to peace out the Ottomans, because I'm worried Hungary is going to peace out and we just won't get anything out of this. This is dooming Hungary, but that's going to have to be okay. So I can grab this much. If I sort by war score. Oh, I can take some more over here. Not you. Oh, no, I can't grab you. Okay. I think we're going to have to go for this. So we're grabbing a bunch of stuff down this coast over here. Or, maybe I want to grab this so I can walk across more cleanly. You know what? This is fine. And we're clearly going to want to go to war with them again soon. So I can get one more bit with a little bit of gold. So I'm going to do this. Doom Hungary completely, but that's gonna have to be okay. Now Ethiopia, yeah, we'd be fine as long as you could trust me. Now I didn't do anything to really show a lot of trust there. Ethiopia expects Italy to break every deal in alliance. Yeah, we decrease if we break promises otherwise act dishonorably with them. Increase with time can be increased by sending favors. Not that we have any right now. But we've got a decent relationship with them. Like, we're, improved relations, and we've got a royal marriage, which is nice. There's some core things, and they desire some provinces, but they might be surprisingly okay with us once we do generate a little bit of trust. I'm going to core these things, and take all these troops. I'm gonna bring them home. We'll just start in Lucca, and then we'll move them downwards at that point. Let me get all my ships in one place. Let me get my ship together, you guys. So the only group that's not moving is there, although some of these guys are moving down this way, which is fine-ish. I'm gonna move you to here. You won't be able to cross through this territory. Then we'll use some boats to move you to where there's some rebellion brewing. Ottomans are the Sunni defender of the faith. That might actually put us in a war. So, oh, take the littoral. Oh, is this Dalmatia area? Oh, we completed another idea. And we get some more permanent claims on the Tyrol area. So we are going to get some kerfufflage with Austria over here. Okay. Well, that's going to have to be fine. Let's, allies and subjects. We'll make sure they're maxed out. Now we have claims here, right? Let me just double check. Yeah. Oh, of course I can go imperialism whenever I want. I forget I don't need CBs anymore. Lovely. All the ships are in one big navy. That's great. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and... Well, you can move out of here because you're black flagged. Right, because you're not actually an island. I keep thinking you are. Let me move all my ships to here, because that's where this stack is going to end up in. And then our transports will do things. We'll just be breaking off some of the jobs and some of the missions. So I'm no longer worried about hitting the military tech at exactly the right time, and also we're good on admin. So I'm gonna go and grab this. Might delay our military tech a bit, but I think it's totally okay for us to do that. And I don't have to rush this. Governing capacity. Where are we sitting on that? Oh, we are well above. We are well above on that. Yeah, all right. I'll just hit it now. And that's going to have to be okay. Counting houses. We probably want to start slapping some of those guys down. Where's the buildings? Right over here. Right here. Counting house for production. First, I'll sort by cost. So these are all places... Yeah, because it'd be 385. So these are all places where I have the base one. Well, this is tropical wood. Maybe I'll just sort by value for now. Okay. So there's all our money. Spain left the coalition against us. Interesting. Yeah, sure, Hungary, I'll give you military access. It's the least I can do. I mean, almost literally the least I could do. I mean, I suppose not doing anything would be less than, but the least I could do would be at least giving you this. All right, let's split off the transport so they're going to be ready to go. Take the lights. We're going to tell you to protect trade in Seville, but you're going to stay here until you're repaired anyway. And when we get some money, I suspect we might build some more ships. Since we're going to butt heads with the Ottomans some more, we might consider building some galleys again, although mostly I think we're just going to build some more heavies, is what's going to happen. I mean, cost-wise, they're not as efficient as galleys in fighting in the sea, but we're going to need the heavies for fighting, you know, Spain, Portugal out here, France maybe out here. Oh my god, immediate unitive war against France. France has a coalition against it. Well, well, well. We have permanent claims and things, so, like, we don't, you know, we don't have to mark all these places. But I'm gonna go and mark a few again. Well, we're gonna say yes. We are, in fact, going to say yes. Move over in this way, and then we'll organize once we get there. That's gonna have to be okay. All of these vessels. Oh, those are my lights. Actually, yeah, so we're gonna have to keep you there. Let's grab this, move this, leave the transports behind. Merge everyone else, including the galleys. Sure. Oh, there's some upgrades. That's gonna be fine. Do that. I'm gonna get you into Barcelona, and then you can finish your repairs there. And then you guys, we still have to go and police over here. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll just rebel stomp. They're not at the red yet, so they're actually okay. Maybe I'll just drop you off over here instead. Okay, we're just gonna wait. A little bit of time. Make sure we're in position. So they're firing a coalition and then calling me in. I'm not part of the coalition against France. For all I know, I could have. I don't know if there's a pop-up to tell you that you can. Did it just expire? That wasn't 60 days. Did I have less time? I didn't hit escape, which I think is the keybind to decline. What the shit? I want in on this. Or I just say, you know what? Yeah, that sort of sucks that I dishonored our alliance. Maybe I just start my own war. I mean, they're awfully busy. I mean... And we could take this just to clean up the Mexico area a little. Minty Mexico would get pretty big. Maybe I'll just focus on taking territory over here. I actually think that might be more what I do here. You're in position, you're in position. I'm gonna fire you. You're not very impressive. And then I'm gonna roll 2 generals. Still lacking in siege pips, and it's not like this guy's brilliant either. Well, neither is this one. He's got a lot of maneuver, but that's about it. But which is limit to how much I want to spend in terms of military power. I think we're just about ready to roll in here, aren't we? You're still repairing. I can just leave you parked here for now. I could give you a mission. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a mission to hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. But I'm going to make sure, like, you're going to be pretty aggressive with the repairs. So they're going to leave right now. That's going to be okay. Get there. Give you a general. Give you a general. We haven't rebalanced our armies, so we've got some pretty screwy things over there, but I think that's going to be okay. We're going to go for imperialism. I mean, we might do some you know, colonialism stuff or whatever, but we're going to do that. And go. Move, 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 move. Yeah, let me, let's level this fort. Just level 2. Good God, these people are really bad about building up their forts. get a sort of a minimalist sieging group. Maybe something like this. Do this, and then whoever's got... Yeah, so one of these with the most siege pips. We're going to steal you. Oh, which stole from that group. That is actually kind of ideal. Missions. It's still just the one. Okay, we're just waiting for the institution. Check, because, you know, we keep finding ourselves with other things. Great power of Spain. Okay, force people to break alliances. No biggie. That is going to go fast. Brunei left the coalition. Not like we got any weaker, so, you know, that feels pretty good. I'm going to go here instead, actually. I don't want to get too far behind the fort. Oh, we did lose an advisor. Actually, we were a little low on prestige. Let's go and do that. We're probably low on prestige because we did break a, an alliance thing. This actually might work out better for us. I feel bad. I wanted to say yes, but honestly, it is probably actually better for us to just start a turn of war and be able to peace out on our terms without having to worry about, you know, the AI piecing out early and not giving me anything. So, can you move there? Oh, you can. I thought this fort might have blocked that, but... I mean, I guess this isn't adjacent to that, but I don't know. The fort stuff is still so weird, and every now and again has some really bizarrely inconsistent behaviors. Boom, boom, boom. Go here, go there, go there. Go there. Totally isolated. But you know what? This guy will be my canary in the coal mine. And yeah, we're just going to carpet across here. Normally I do prioritize the forts, but this keeps our vision in really good shape. Actually, I'll take it. It's an awkward movement. See, here, there's a good example. I'm moving from a province into a province. This one's not adjacent to an enemy fort that I'm talking about, but it's not letting me do it because I'm here. But I moved from here to there, right? I think I moved from Forez to Bourbonnais. How is that any different moving from Châtelet to Nivernais? I don't know. I guess I'm just bad at this game, which will come as a shock to no one, but, you know. Don't get me wrong. This fort system is way better than the original fort system. And way better than their first few iterations of this kind of thing. But it's still a little weird. And sometimes it has to do with when you entered a province and, you know, where you're exiting it out of. There's some of that. But, like, some of the rules can change, like, when you take territory. All of a sudden, you took territory, but now you have less access to stuff, somehow. Oh, they're going to Paris first, and that is our war goal. But that's okay. We're not going to get the ticking war score. I don't know if it'll go to them, though, because they're not actually going to hold Paris themselves. I don't know how that's going to go. I should probably prioritize actually getting someone in Anjou. You do that. You can go there. Ooh, combined split. That'll balance us a little more. We'll go send you to Caen. Do something kind of like that. Okay. I don't know where France's troops are. Oh, I saw it take a... Oh, no, that's that. That's fine. You've got that going on, which is okay. Overseas, Minty Mexico. They're huge and still don't really have a lot going on. That's despite the fact that I am giving them subsidies. I don't know what they're spending the money on. Gold-plated toilets? I don't know. You're done over there. Let's just do this. Hold on. Can I boot in there and get there first? They're fighting. Yes! Excellent. Okay. You can undo that. That's going to be okay. 49%. Do they not have a fort at all? It's just fort level 1. AI does not prioritize forts the way I do. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't think so. They have literally no fort other than the fact that it's a capital. So we're going to be able to get that right away. Didn't care about defending France. Like, it's on an island. Or, Paris. It's on an island. What could possibly go wrong? Allow me to demonstrate. Smash. Alright, we're going to have to sit around a little bit until we clear some of these forts, because we can't quite get through everywhere. Merchant slandered. Rude. We are still buzzing around here. They did have some ships. Maine. on the siege of Paris. Any other forts over here? Yeah, we could go to Calais, take that. Split. Oh, can't get there because we don't have that. That's going to get sieged up by someone else. We'll just go to Luxembourg. They're too big for us to eat everything at once anyway. It's amazing the first fort that we started hasn't fallen yet. It's a whole level 2. It took longer to do. Oh yeah, 30% right now. That's all. Now they do have some extra territory over here, so that is factoring into some of the war score stuff, but not so much that I think it's going to stop us from basically taking whatever we want here. And there, I'm going to split you and do something like that. And eject some ships, but that's okay. Alençon is done. Yes, Anjou is still holding us back there. Can I move to here? No. Go that way then. Yeah, France falling in seconds. This is a preview of what's going to happen in 1940 there, France. Alright, Co. Done. I might want to leave a stack in Paris, just in case rebels pop up, and then, like, quickly siege it, and then someone else comes and sieges it, which is would be really annoying. Doesn't have to be a big stack. I mean, they might have a big stack of rebels, but at least what would happen is I'd actually get a note that, like, you're fighting some rebels. I'll be like, wait, what? And then respond with being able to move some dudes. Okay, we still don't have red rebels, which is nice to see. We can finish a mission. We've got to take what's left of Savoy area. Is it this one? All province in Savoy. Yeah, all we have to do is take Lyonnais to finish the next mission. Now, I might want to optimize what else I take. I guess I'll split you. Put that over here. I might want to optimize what else I take, just so that we can work on the next mission at the same time. We'll see what that looks like when we take the peace deal. Anjou is done, which means now we can move again. Nice to see. I'm going to move lots of guys over here. It's more than we need, but it's going to make it a little easier to catch them if they're running around, if we have multiple stacks just doing things. I'll sort of spread you out a little bit. That is done. I'm going to spread you out as well. Oh, and we didn't actually gain that siege. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang out in a lot of the striped areas that aren't striped with my color. Because maybe what we'll do is we'll just wait for them to peace out. And then we can just take the rest. Now, what are France's stats actually like these days compared to me? They have more morale. A fair bit more, but at this point, like, a 0.6 difference isn't as meaningful as it used to be. It's still something, though. We have exactly the same stats everywhere else. We are working on 2 -2s, but we've got lots of extra troops about to come in here. So we're going to be fine because of vastly superior numbers. But otherwise, like, on even numbers, especially with, like, the -2 from the train, that would have been pretty rough. I'm going to go and stand there, because we're not going to win the siege, but then I'll be in a position to start sieging it. Well, that was pretty good. Let's group you up. Split you in half. Split you in half again, and just sort of spread out. I don't know where these guys are going to run to. What I'm going to do is just sort of scatter a handful of troops. Sort of in the middle here, ready to respond to rebellion, or wherever they might run to. Hey, we got a treasure fleet. Go and remove their forced march. Provence moving up over there. That's Provence occupied by France. My consort died. But yeah, 45% war score. We've got a little bit more to siege. We've got ticking war score on our side. We could get involved with some of the overseas stuff, but bleh. I guess the question of Minty Mexico remains. There's nothing... Is there a map mode that shows you, like, enemy terrain, right? Red means I'm at war with them, but I'd like it to show me what I haven't sieged, in case I'm sort of missing anything. But I think we're basically okay here. The Enlightenment is here. Okay. Ooh. Wait, did it start with me? Torino! Now, does it... It doesn't auto-embrace, right? No. It is here, and it's going to spread very quickly, but no auto-embrace. But now what I can do is I can continue the Renaissance, so it spreads 10% faster. What we should also do is do this very tedious clicking through here to switch everything to advancement efforts. We're going to have to do this one more time to cancel all the advancement efforts, and then we'll have to do it one more time for the, manufactories. We had a fair amount of universities because we had a mission to build a bunch at some point. So the odds were a little bit better that it spawned with us, because I think it's universities help it spawn. I know they help it spread, but I think it helps it spawn as well. We are going to want to take these military points next level, so we're going to delay that. I mean, siege ability is pretty awesome, but actually not really required right this second. We don't really have much in the way of sieging. There'll be a little bit more if these other guys peace out first. You know, in hindsight, I'm really happy I didn't join that. Well, I wouldn't have joined as a coalition war member, but joining the coalition war is done. It is even. Oh yeah, Khan's not actually held by us. Then I'll sort of leave my dudes maybe somewhere that we don't actually have, so that if they peace out first, we can just instantly start sieging out some of this stuff. There's a fair number of French troops over there. I actually might want to buff out those numbers. Let me send you over here, actually, just in case they decide to jump on me. I could probably go into there and smash them, but it's okay. We can wait. Right, free diplomat, that's okay. Then we've got some others doing some automated jobs. We're waiting for the tech over here. We're not swimming in infinitude money. Sailor count is good, finally. We might actually be able to just start, like, disbanding some of the sailor buildings, but I'll just I'll merge you up over here. I'm not going to bother de-sieging that. Since they moved out, maybe I don't have to leave my guys there. I wonder if they got stack wiped. Possible. I think it's more likely that they got white flagged somewhere. So Durazzo. That's that's over here. Yeah. I think this is all going to go into trade company with Ragusa, right? Since we actually do care about the trade here, and we are running into our governing limit, we're going to keep trade company in this place rather than making states. And now we kind of wait. No one's being attritioned. Oh, that's not true. You're being attritioned over there. Split you in half. Move one of you there. You're being attritioned over here. So I'll split you and do that. And actually, I don't have to stay there because I occupy that. So we'll just move you to some other place that we don't currently occupy. And I think we can sort of just chill. Oh, we can lose some prestige. Price of wool changes, lose mercantilism. Oh, until end of game. Lose a ton of trade power. All up in India. Change the price. Well, whatever. I don't know which one, like, makes the most difference. Or, like, care that much. It's gonna be pretty close, so... There we go. Move somewhere like that. Is that my military tech? It is. It's not ahead of time, which is lovely. And we get the new fort tech, and y'all know I'm going to go for it right away. I like big forts, and I cannot lie. So there are a couple of low-level forts in a couple of places. Dara, oh yeah. Rylands, and then Tlemkin over here. I think I might keep the one in Tlemkin. I think I might just get rid of this one. And then we'll upgrade this one when we get some cash again. Cotton price goes up. All right. Some points in some categories. Bunch of cores just finishing. That's good. So, if we look at France... So the war against Provence, they're winning. The war against Thuringia, they are losing. Not as badly as the one with me. I don't know how it'll go. Ooh, base manpower and some more manpower. I mean, we're not capped, so what the heck, right? Oh. Did I get another merchant? Yes, I'm up to 12. Okay. Oh, I want here. Because I want to help transfer to Seville. Not that I have much in the way of trade power there right now. Maybe what I'll do with my navy here, rather than hunt, is I'll leave them all together, but I'm going to change their mission to protect trade in Seville. Even with all the heavies and galleys. At some point, we'll just try to take this territory so that we don't have to do that. Base tax game production. What does Lucca produce? That is really valuable, so we're going to do the base production increase. Disloyal estates? Meh. Who cares about estates anymore? In fact, I can probably yoink some territory. Well, if they're disloyal, then they'll rise up and be cranky. It is the nobility. I have 91% of the land. I can probably just not worry about it. We could do a diet and then do something for the military or the nobility to make them happy, but who cares? Any chance I do want to peace out now? Let's see what the peace deal would look like. So first of all, we know we need to take Leonin. The other thing that would probably be nice is something like concede Mexico. Oh, they do have a lot in Colombia. And it might be nice, but it's not as much of the priority. It'd be nice if we could take just this. We'll take this, make Minty Mexico bigger, which might cause some issues. They are getting really beefy. I think they'd still be fine. But maybe I don't bother with it. Maybe I don't care. This puts the Ottomans back in play. We still have a truce with them. It also brings France into play. Keeps Spain in there, which is a little scary. If the Ottomans are also in there. How many truce with the Ottomans? 6 years. Actually, I think that's fine. So it's France and Spain, but without the Ottomans, I'm not as concerned. This is going to be a little ugly without this province. Oh, they'll give me that. Okay. Then I'm okay with this. I want to grab as much of the coast as I can. There you go. We'll ask for a little bit of cash at the same time. I'm fairly pleased with this. Then demands go. Where's our name? No, it's still there. Yeah, we gotta take Tunis out. Core all. Have to do some conversions afterwards. New mission fulfilled, which is right here. Have all of Provence, have all of Savoy, gain a bunch more permanent claims. 7 provinces is... Okay, a little more here and then a little bit more there. I probably took a bunch of territory that is required for this anyway. Yeah, it's just I basically took all of this state except one province, all this state except one. I guess if I hadn't taken Ciarola here, maybe I could have taken this one, but it still means another war, and I can't finish it until I beat up Spain anyway. So I think I'm fine with that. I'm going to take all these, tell them to move down here, although we're going to be redistributing pretty quickly. Everyone's on the move, so that's good and accounted for. The fleet is still doing fleety things out over here. And I'm well below my naval force limit. So I want to build that up, although I also... First, I want to finish that. And actually, Moria, where are you? That's right over here, in the Highlands. I mean, you know, it would slow down the Ottomans from doing something, but it's not like it truly controls that much territory. And there's even mountains over here if I want better. Yeah, I'm going to destroy that castle. We might end up building something over here, although at this point I'm thinking probably not. We'll have our core forts over here, and then we have all the stuff on the outer edges that we don't care about quite so much. Lyonesse here, level 2 fort in the hills. I think you're probably going to go as well. Still too bad that this is a flat land. But it was a very good strategic fort for a while, and at this point we've got it fairly invested. We may as well level it up to 8. The cost difference is basically nothing, and it's still going to be nice to have it there. I'm not too worried about the fort maintenance. 100 gold right now, and that includes some war reps? No, not really. Trade is up to 320. That's good, and I still have centers of trade to improve. I got a lot to do. Man, oh man. Things are feeling pretty good. Things are feeling pretty good indeed. 45% there, now that's with some overextension. We are dangerously overextended. Well, we're not over 100, which is nice. Nothing brewing over here. +2 stability. We could even go to +3 if there was a disaster looming. Governing capacity. Now, we can boost the governing capacity in a few different ways. I mean, we could always go back to the estates, but I don't really want to do that. It's not strength in government. There's a place to do it. Is it? Oh, government reforms, right? Yeah. Oh, right, you just spend government reform. Yeah, we've got nothing to do with this. We're not making any changes. I gotta remember that. Completely forgot about that. It gets more expensive every time, but I don't think I've got anything else I want to do with this. Done, done, done. Hey, we're now under the limit. In fact, if I'd done that first, it would have limited aggressive expansion a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but it still would have been a good idea. Alright, exactly 68k. I'm going to move some of you guys down here. Not that I'm too worried about rebellion, but if anything, I might just want to boot Tunis. They're allied with the Ottomans, which might not be a bad way for us to start a war with the Ottomans. The Ottomans are also the defender of the faith for the Sunnis, so either way we'd have to deal with them that way, but it's not too bad. We might want to take a beat before chaining the wars. I don't think we're going to get out of coalition range at this point. I think what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rolling truces, coalition stuff, which makes me think, honestly, our focus should be Spain next. We've got a truce with the Ottomans, we've got a truce with France. Declare war on Spain, get a truce with them, come back to Ottomans, and we're preventing some of the bigger people. Not that France is that big right now, and it'll be interesting to see what happens when that war finishes out. But we're just going to keep cycling some of the larger threats with truce timers so that they're not out of truce at the exact same time at any point. Yeah. Who are you? Scandinavia. That's not really anything that scares me either. Mostly because you're out of the way. I don't know how strong you are. 76,000 troops, 103,000 over there, but we have more troops than that as is. And we've got manpower to spare, and we've got a ton of cash as well. So yeah, really not worried. Just spread some of these guys out a little bit. We'll try to reassemble the armies. We might go and double check. What's our combat width is 38, so I think that's changed since the last time we did a template. So we might adjust our template plans ever so slightly and just make sure to rebalance the armies. At this point, it mostly just means more cannons so that we can crush people in combat more. But we're actually doing pretty well overall. I did just spend all my money, so I can't really raise a bunch of troops or build a bunch more ships anyway, but I'm really not worried. What are these guys? Moroccan separatists versus Portugal. Oh, we took a bunch of territory over there. And we'll have to take another crack at Portugal soon, too. But yeah, I actually think the idea of hitting Spain is a very strong one. In fact, to the point where I'm going to cancel that move. I'm going to do this and give you someone with as much maneuver as possible. That hopefully you're within the supply limit. Move you down there, we'll move you over there. And I think we will actually do something kind of like that. Like that, and like that. We'll rebalance, and then it'll be go. We'll just go against Spain. And we'll just roll the truce, or the truce timers to prevent a monstrously large coalition from forming. And I think if as long as that's the case, we're going to be okay. At some point, we might piss off Great Britain as well. I mean, they're separated enough. Yeah, 18. See, it's not so bad. Little Spanish places over there. That's really funny. Our only rival is still the Ottomans. We literally can't add anyone else. And at some point, we might smash the Ottomans enough that it's not going to be a problem either. Scornfully insult. 1 year left to that. And we have other modifiers going anyway. Okay. I'm fairly pleased. I think, and this is what I was saying sort of all along, like I was worried that, oh, maybe our pace isn't good enough to finish certain things. But once you get absolutism, admin efficiency, although there's less of that going around these days, And more importantly, like the imperialism CB, which A, means you can always declare war on people, and B, you take things at 75% of the cost. You can expand so much more quickly because you can take more in a peace deal, and it's a lot cheaper to core. So taking land early is valuable because it allows you to sort of start that snowball in developing your economy, but it's much more expensive and painful to take land early. And now we can just take huge swaths of it with basically zero concern about anything. Rebellion might start to brew, but we do have actually a fair amount of stabilizers. We may want to keep looking for unrest decreasing admin advisors. There aren't any around right now, but that's probably a good thing to keep looking at. But our stability is good, and we have a fair amount of modifiers. Even with all 78% overextension, we still have nearly -4 unrest. Luckily, no one right now is brewing trouble for us. We actually might want to go and do some more counterspying with the Ottomans. Do they have espionage ideas? No, they just really like to spy on me. Target allies, subjects. Do this. Yeah, junior partner is Russia, and we have 1 vassal. Out of curiosity. Yeah, no diplomat. Could we start doing this? It'd be expensive. I don't know if it's worth it. Except that it would be freaking awesome and fun. Maybe if we end up, like, taking territory such that we actually connect to Russia, maybe that would be an interesting way to do it. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the way we're going. Roman Empire. We have to take Great Britain. We have to take a couple of places. We need London and York. We don't actually have to take all of Great Britain. That is interesting. All right, I gotta wrap it up here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye-bye!